On this edition of Sunday Night Baseball, it's the Toronto Blue Jays against the Minnesota Twins. And let's send things out to Gary Thorne, who is in Minnesota and ready to call the game.
And a supportive bunch, and what a bunch, 44,000 for this one. Defending the home field today, they'll do it, the Minnesota Twins. The tradition of Sunday Night Baseball. Welcome, everybody. 2K Sports on Major League Baseball. Minnesota starters on the mound. Here's a look. Steve, he's got to focus here. Toronto hitters, what's he thinking about?
They got a pretty good right-hander on the mound in this one, but facing this amazing offensive team. So he's got his work cut out for him a little bit, which means he really needs to work ahead in the count. If he falls behind, this is a lineup that can make him pay. He's going to have to be on top of it.
Chance now to check the lineup, this time for the Blue Jays.
That's a prodigious lineup right here. Names that everybody recognizes. A lot of threats in this lineup and no breaks for the opposing pitcher.
Aguila into the batter's box. Well, Twins losing their last game. It has been a dismal series so far, losing games 1 and 2. Maybe a shot here to hopefully take the fourth against Toronto.
Well, taking a look at how this team's been playing, the home field advantage hasn't been doing them any favors over the last 10 games.
He can't connect with that off-speed pitch, digging a hole now, 0-2. They are 4-10 over that stretch.
Yeah, and one win today will help them turn this thing around into a winning streak.
Steve, you got to like the odds right here. You get that base hit, and all of a sudden this game changes.
Well, if he hits one over the ball, too, it completely changes the complexion of this game.
They've had to battle back. Here's a chance to get the lead. 0-1 count as that started off with a strike. Second pitch, waves at the fastball, and suddenly it's strike 2.
Tough start in this game, and obviously really laboring in this inning, up over 20 pitches, and just can't seem to throw strikes.
And he'll step on first to retire the side. Nights like this, truly a great place, great time to be here at the ballpark. Nachos, hot dogs. And Del Carmen's batting. He'll start the home half of the second. That's a foul ball. The pitch keeps it down that time. 0-2. And it's fouled away. On the ground to first. And he'll step on first for out number 1. Bankard at the plate. Now let's take a moment here to see the breakdown of the pitches that have yielded hit. Grounded out his last time up. 2 men on and 2 men out. And he starts him out. There's a swing and a smash. And that's the third out. That'll do it. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit. Crowley settles in On the base paths, number 2 in steals in the ball club. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Big swing there, but he can't connect, and it's a strike.
Well, you're going to see the frustration starting to mount a little bit here. They've had their opportunities getting base runners on. They just cannot come up with a big hit. But listen, sooner or later, you're going to capitalize if you get guys on.
A swing and a ball hit high into the air. Right field. This one was crunched. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. They were down by 3. Just like that, a 3-run homer.
Credit the Jays for bringing this back to a tie. Base runners are the key. The more you get on, the better chance you have to get them in. Let's see if they can take the lead.
Fresh count on DeJesus. Here it comes. Swung on line to right center field. And yet another hit there, seeing the ball well. He's trying for second.
I've got a moment to see how the Blue Jays are doing this year rank-wise in the American League. First in home runs, second batting average with runners in scoring position, and they're number 2 in on-base percentage, giving themselves opportunity after opportunity, getting people on and trying to score runs.
First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now. Oh, and he takes off for second. It's fouled away. Here's the delivery. Swings, hits this one pretty well, deep right center. And that's out number 3. They come up with 3 runs here and have drawn even. And Feliz settles in. Take a look at this first pitch to delivered and see how he's doing.
The first pitch of an at-bat may be the most critical pitch of the at-bat, especially when you get strike 1. He's got 6 hitters out today when he's gone 0-1 in the count.
Bartlett will be coming in to pitch in this game. He's been chosen to take over out there. Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. Out throws in time to first. What a play. Diving stop and a nice throw, too.
Well, I showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job. Rank-wise now, let's take a look at where the Minnesota Twins sit in the American League. 4th in ERA. Sixth in batting average with runners in scoring position. And they're in the top 10 in hits. An offense that can... You don't want to do this in this kind of a situation and put a walk on base with a guy who's the go-ahead run in the game. That's a mistake.
That swung on and flied to right. 1 away. Anaga at the plate now. He had a single in his last time up. Oh, he takes off for second. He squares around and he gets this one down. And there's one. Over to third, not in time. They weren't able to get that lead out.
Well, that's outstanding bat control right there. He catches the ball on the bat, lays the...
Hit hard on the ground to short. Jitsi throws on to first. Side is retired. So they can't push any across here in this half of the inning. Still tied up here in... And Del Carmen's batting. He'll get things started. Home half, 5th inning.
Gary, you don't want to do this in this kind of a situation and put a walk on base with a guy who's the go-ahead run in the game. That's a mistake.
That's one down. The runner's tagging from first. And he is out at second.
Gary, you get a chance to look at this double play on the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. Bullen settling in and a home run back in the fourth inning. And that's the third out. That'll do it. And they are retired in short. And Griffey Jr.'s in the box. Struck out swinging last time. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. And that one fouled off by DeJesus. Swings, and there's a drive. Very deep, high, right center field. And it rebounds off the wall. The lineup's crossing home the most. We look at our State Farm leaderboard. Runs scored over the last 10. Number 1, the Tigers. Second, the Blue Jays. The Red Sox third. Yankees fourth. And we've got the Twins, who are number 5.
Well, there are stretches during the season when every team struggles to score runs. But these two teams right now in these last 10 games have...
There's contact. He drove it well. One away. Runner on his way to third. Descent is up now. Walked at his last plate appearance. And on third, 1 out. And here's the first one. Lined up the middle. And in there, the Blue Jays with a run.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he changed locations, went down to the zone. It's a solid piece of hitting.
And we've got Helton batting. Boy, we have seen this offense building momentum, Steve, and what a time of the ball game to do it.
Well, they were given an opening, and they took it. And now they have a lead.
Oh, there he goes for second.
Now, perfect situational hitting. This is exactly the time you want to go the other way.
And what we're talking about is taking the ball where it's pitched. It's outside, go the other way. Anaga is the batter. And the runners go. That swung on a liner here. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. And he's out at first. What an out. They pick. And in the batter's box, it's Castro. He'll start the home half of the 7th.
Well, you have to figure coming in off the bench a little bit. You want to see.
Hit up the middle. Kaplan. 1 away. Not a lot of room left on the schedule as we look at the Central Division race brought to you by State Farm. First place, the White Sox. In the second spot, the Twins. In third, the Indians. The Tigers, 4th place. And it's the Royals in last place. Bankert gets a turn here. 0 for 2 thus far. Well, working on the 0-1 count now.
No, Gary's still dealing with that 1-run differential. 1 out here in the 7th inning. And again, I think it's about making plays right now and offensively force the issue. Get somebody on base and put the pressure on the pitcher.
He deals. And he fouls another one off. Lined right at the second baseman. And he throws to first in time, out number 2. And in the batter's box, it's Carino. 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Slider just misses 1-0.
2 outs here in the 7th inning, Gary, and obviously the game's getting short. You're down by a run. You need a 2-out rally.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. He's going to try to stretch it. He's not stopping there. He's on his way to third.
A very, very smooth and level swing right there going through that strike zone. And he drives that ball. Now, let's see if this will start a 2-out rally now that he's on second base.
Crowley up now. He bounced out his last time. That one goes foul. Here's the pitch. That's over as well, and it's quickly 0-2.
Well, they're a strike away right now from getting out of this jam and holding on to the lead.
Curveball, strike 3 called. Side is retired. Will they pick up a hit, would leave a man at second and fail to score. Blue Jays still protecting this lead. We'll get a look at that leadoff hitter due up here in the inning. And a home run back in the 4th inning. And the first pitch hit hard to second. Carino throws to first. Side is retired. No runs on a base hit. And Griffey Jr.'s in the spot. He singled in his last at bat. Duckworth is going to come on and pitch now. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now.
This is where the manager earns his money. Let's see if this move pays off.
The 1-0 now. Hit in the air to center field. He's got it. What a play. Shows some outstanding speed just to catch up with this thing.
Well, this is an all or nothing effort right here. If he doesn't get it, it's extra bases. Nice play.
Just into October, and we look at the standings in the East. These are on our State Farm standings board. It's the Blue Jays in first. In second place, the Yankees. In third, the Red Sox. Fourth, headed for the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
Well, anytime you're a hitter and you can get 3 hits in a game, you're going to see that average start creeping up to where you want it to be. And he's on now with 1 out.
And Feliz settles in. Flew out last time. Hit in the air. This one's going well into the stands, off to the right. Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, as a hitter, when a guy has a good fastball, you think you have to swing a lot harder to try to catch up with it. You really don't. But he did right there, and that's why he blew it past him.
Cutter almost rung him up, but it's 2-2.
Well, Gary, he's aggressive on a 2-2 count, so if he's going to go down, he's going down swinging. Let's see if the pitcher can hit his spot.
Slider swung out and missed. 2 down.
But Gary, that's a great pitch right there. Great command and control, hitting his spot down and in. That makes it real tough on the hitter.
Now we got a moment here to look at the teams leading the way in ERA. Brought to you by State Farm. The Mariners, number 1. Second, the Angels. Blue Jays, third. The Twins, fourth. And at number 5 on the list, the White Sox.
Now set up for a low-scoring game right here. 2 of the teams among the best in baseball, limiting the opposition to run scored.
Couldn't pull the trigger in time. He's behind 0-2.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter, swung late.
Here's the pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. Blue Jays 4, Minnesota 3. It's going to be DeJesus. He doubled and later scored in his last go-around. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he's out at first. Good hustle by the pitcher getting off the mound.
That's a good heads-up play. You know, you have to know the hitter and his speed. Don't hesitate. Get over and beat him to the bag.
Yes, at the plate. And he swings and hits this one foul. Swing. He clobbers this one deep into right center field. This one comes off the wall. He's heading for third.
Well, a good job right there getting on base here with one away, standing on second base. Now a single will score him.
Descent batting now. Singled home a run in his last at bat. He won't get a chance to swing the bat here. They decided to put him on.
Well, normally you want the hitter to earn his way on base, but in this situation, the intentional walk's the way to move.
And we've got Helton batting. He's had one hit 4 times up. There's a swing and a ground ball. The pitch. There's one. And there's the second out of double play. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. Up next, it'll be the Twins. If you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And he lays it down. He'll try to beat it out. Cologne. And he throws on to first with the out and away.
Well, offensively right now, you've got to force the issue. You're running out of time. You've got 2 outs left in this game, Gary. And I think that from a managerial perspective, he's got to think about putting runners in motion if he gets them on to try to make something happen.
Fasnock is up now. And the first pitch was a strike. Got him at 0-1 right now. On the way. Hit in the dirt. 2 men have been put away.
Now, you know what? You're 1 out away from victory in a very well-played close ball game right here. And listen, you'll take it. A 1-run win is just as good as a 10-run win.
Bankard at the plate. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. This one's grounded near third. Foul. Waves at a fastball on that 1-1 pitch. Strike 2.
Fans are on their feet right now. They know 2 strikes on the hitter. They need to keep this thing going.
Line towards third and foul. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Toronto comes away with the win, Gary. They did what they needed to do to pull this one out and have to be feeling pretty good about the way they played today.
Always like to recognize the player of the game, and we've got one today.
Well, coming into the game, you told someone you're going to get 2 hits today, you'd be very happy. The average goes up, and everything else is good for you. But the bottom line is, those 2 hits were the reason this team won the game, and it shows because he's our player of the game.
And they come into hostile territory, Steve, and take this one by 1 run.
Well, both teams had a chance to win it. Goes down to the very end, but the visiting club outplayed them.
I guess it's that time again. We wrap up